Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you will be fine, right? So today we will start the topic now. This is your PT second syllabus. Okay. So that's why I will continue the topic is noun in this video. So firstly, students, see the definition of noun. You already knew about the definition of noun because it's a very old definition, right? A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, feeling or an idea. You already knew, right? Because it's not a new definition. But if I am talking about a new definition, so I am saying all naming things are called noun. We can say this is the new definition according to this generation, right? All naming things are called noun. Its meaning that everything which have the name, that's all are noun. Suppose if I am talking about in this room, what are the things you talk to the name and you tell the name also. If I am talking about your classroom, your house, if you can see or touch, right? If you can see or touch the things and which things has a name, that's it, that is noun. Okay. For example, marker. See, this is a marker, this is a name, right? Book, board, all are noun. So that's why we can say that all naming things are called noun. Okay, but definition is you will have to write down on your notebook this. Okay, students. So now we are talking about the types, kinds. There are 4 kinds of noun. But if we are talking about old times, there were 5 kinds of noun, right? But right now in your course there are 4 kinds of noun. First is proper noun. What is the proper noun, right? So proper noun, you may say that if you have given a specific name of person, place, animal or thing, right? Specific name, then you can say this is a proper noun. Second is common noun. Common, which is a common, right? Which is not a specific, which is a common things. You can use this general name of person, place, animal, thing, that is common noun. Next is abstract noun. Abstract noun is a feeling, right? Non-living things. We can say that name of something which cannot see, touch, right? Which cannot see or touch, but only feel and think. Suppose love. Love is not, you have not seen or touched, right? You can also, you have to feel only. Honesty. The next is collective noun. Collective noun is a group of people, animal or thing. Okay, group of people, animal or thing. For example, if we are talking about a proper noun, so proper noun, if you have given a specific name, right? Suppose your name, anything, Jaya, right? And Taj Mahal, okay, Taj Mahal. Specific, Jaya, anybody name. City name, Agra. Anything, animal, cat. Okay, so these are the proper noun. Common noun. Common noun means common. For example, girl. Girl. If you can say girl, then you have to in your mind every girl's picture, right? Boy. And also dog, right? Yeah, this here cat's name, you have to be mention the cat's name like Pussy, okay? But here cat, because you have to see in your mind that is the every cat's picture. Abstract noun is a friendship, right? And also honesty. Group of people, if I am talking about the police, right? And also a swarm of insects. These are the kinds of noun. Okay, students. Now the next part is countable noun and uncountable noun, right? Countable noun and uncountable noun. So what are the countable nouns? These nouns are to be counted. Let's will continue the topic now. Okay, students. So we are talking about a countable noun and uncountable noun. Okay, this is the next part. Countable noun are nouns that can be counted. Okay, so these nouns are can be counted, that is countable nouns. For example, apple, apples. Apples are countable noun because we can count the counting of apples. So we can say 2 apples, 20 apples, 200 apples. Okay. So countable nouns have both singular and plural form. For example, book, this is a singular form. Books is also plural form. Okay. So next point is usually most of the common and collective nouns are countable nouns. This point is to be kept remembered. Most of the common and collective nouns are countable nouns. Okay, such as one. Next point is words. If you have given a, one, few, many, can be used with countable nouns always. A girl, one pen, few coins. These are the examples. Okay. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are nouns that cannot be counted. Okay. If you have given a nouns that can be counted, this is called countable noun. If you have given that nouns cannot be counted, for example, sugar. Sugar is not counted, right? Because sugar is an uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns do not have a plural form. These only have a singular form. Okay, so proper nouns name particular person, place, things which are unique or one its kind. Therefore, they are classified under uncountable nouns. Next is abstract nouns name qualities, feelings or ideas which are also uncountable. Okay, students. Abstract nouns may have a plural form like memories, decisions, hardships. Next point is words such as little. If you have given a word such as little, some, much, can be used uncountable nouns. Okay, so see the examples. Little salt, this is a capacity of salt, quantity of salt, right? Some water, much help. Next point is we can use group of words like a cup of tea, a slice of cakes of with. These are the also uncountable nouns. Okay, a cup of hot milk, a slice of cake, two cakes of soap. These are the uncountable nouns. The next point is some words can be used both as countable and uncountable. This is the except rules depending on the context. See the example. This vase is made of glass. If you can use this vase is made of glass, glass is as a material. That's why this is a uncountable noun. And next is this glass is empty. This glass is empty. This is used as a proper noun. That's why you can say countable noun. Okay. So I will give the practice for exercise your workout. Okay. Thank you. Yes, students, the next part is the next part of noun is a gender, right? So there are four types of gender nouns. Okay, first is masculine gender. Masculine gender are words for men, boys and male animals. Okay, next is feminine gender. Feminine genders are words for women, girls and female animals. Common gender are nouns that are used for both males and females. You have to be given and you have to be used as a for both males and females also as a common gender. Okay, next is neuter gender are words for things that are not alive. This is a also used for a non-living things. Okay, so see the examples. Actor and actress. Actor is a masculine and actress is a feminine. Boy is a masculine and girl is a feminine. So bear is a animal, right? So boar is a masculine gender and so is a feminine gender. Cattle is also animal. Bull is a masculine gender and cow is also used for as a feminine gender. If we are talking about a common gender are like babies. Babies, if you are talking about if babies are also used for as a both baby boy or girl also. Students, dancers, parents, these are the common nouns. Next is neuter. Hospital, school, knife and chair and floor, these are the non-living. So that's why this is a neuter gender. Okay, thank you.